morning, students. So, in the last session, we have discussed up to the causes why absorption occurs. Now, we will discuss about the components and the factors affecting absorption. Okay. Now, you see there are mainly two components in absorption. One is adsorbate and another is adsorbent. Okay, like solute and solvent, this makes the solution. Here what happens here in absorption, these two are the components. Like solute top ki hoy adsorb, solute to hoy jabo tumalokor adsorbate or solvent to ki hoy jabo tumalokor adsorbent. Now you see the substance which is being absorbed, jitu substance absorb hoise hetu ki boli koa hoy adsorbate boli koa hoy, and the substance on the surface of which absorption occurs mane jikhon surface or upor absorption to hoise hetu kami ki boli kom adsorbent boli kom. I think it is clear. Like say for example etia dhori lao water vapor, silica gel to ki kore, silica gel absorbs water vapor, therefore silica gel it is the adsorbent and the water vapor is the adsorbate. These two are the simplest examples for adsorbate and adsorbent. I think it is clear to you. Ako koisu adsorbate is the substance which is being absorbed, that is the solute, it get mixed in the solvent, that is adsorbate, and the solvent is known as the adsorbent. So these two are the main components of absorption. Now you see what are the factors on which absorption depends. Now first factor is adsorption. First factor is the temperature. Now you see whenever temperature increases, I am writing this in short form, okay? Whenever temperature increases, absorption increases. Whenever temperature, whenever temperature increases, absorption decreases. Ki hoy jetia temperature to bahi jabo tetia ki hoy jabo absorption to komi jabo, and whenever temperature decreases, absorption increases, and whenever temperature decreases, absorption increases. So these, that is temperature is inversely proportional to absorption. Etia dhori loa water vapor to dhori loa silica gel upor absorb hoise, kintu jetia ki hoy jabo, jetia temperature to increase kori dim, water vapor to ki hoy gaseous molecules hoy, tetia jimane besi temperature hoy jabo water molecule to water molecules mane gaseous molecule jibilak ase water vapor jibilak molecules, he molecules bilak ki hobo rapidly move koribole start kori dibo, tetia hole he surface kono jodi ahi humahi tetia ki hoy jabo hetu besi hunkale ulai he jabo. Clear hoise nohoy jikhon surface kono upor solid surface, silica gel to eta solid hoy, tar hi ki kore that silica gel always absorbs the water vapor. Okay, whenever the temperature increases, the water vapor will move out from the silica gel, because whenever temperature increases, the gaseous molecule, we know that it will move, kinetic energy of the gaseous molecule increases, and hence it will move away from the surface. Therefore whenever temperature increases, absorption decreases. Similar will take place in case of liquid also. Okay, now pressure, etia soa jodi ekhon surface thake, eta surface ekhon ase tat ahi pelai adsorbate hol adsorbate aru efal tolo ki ase surface kono tolo ekhon ase etu hoise tumalogor adsorbent. Etia ei surface kono upor jodi eta pressure create hoy thake, jodi pressure ta thake etia ki hoy jabo ei surface kono adsorbent tor jikhon surface ase hekonot ahi hunkale adsorbate to ahi rumabo paribo, etu karone ki hoy jabo whenever pressure increases. See, I am writing L for absorption A, okay. Tetia ki hoy jabo absorption increase hoy jabo, ki ho karone A means absorption, okay. Absorbate to upor jodi pressure ta thake tetia adsorbent to ahi humabo karone hi besi subida pabo. Hol whenever the pressure increases, that is it will create an environment which will be favorable for the adsorbate to go inside the adsorbent, or it makes a favorable environment for the adsorbate to absorb on the adsorbent surface. All hetu karone pressure jodi bagibo, absorption increase hoy jabo. Second, next, thirdly, you see adsorbate এই adsorbate to কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ হ'ব পাৰে এতিয়া সে ফৰ এক্সাম্পল gaseous substance এটা যেনিবা solid এটা সোমাই গৈছে তেতিয়া হলে কি হৈ যায় যিবিলাক গ্যাস easily liquefiable হয় readily liquefiable gases are more absorbable on a adsorbent surface clear hoise adsorbator jitu nature hoy jetia jodi gaseous hebila gaseous molecules e hunkale ta humaba paribo kunbila jibila readily liquefiable gases hoy all these are the this is the factor for adsorbate readily liquefiable তোমালোকৰ এটা চেপ্টাৰ আছে সেক্স অফ মেটাৰ লিকুইফাইবলৰ কথা তোমালোকে পাইছিলা ৰিয়েল গ্যাসেস আইডিয়াল গ্যাস এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিছুমান আছিল ন তাৰ পৰা আমি এটো লিকুইফাইবল টাৰ্মটো আনিছো readily liquefiable gases are easily absorbed I think it's clear for example readily liquefiable gases কোনবিলাক হয় যিবিলাক NH3 HCl SO2 Cl2 these are the easily liquefiable gases on tarpos oxygen তোমালোকে পাইছিলা কার্ভ দুডাল আছিল liquefiable gases or কার্ভ কেটামান আছিল real gas ideal gas in states of matter first year আছিল তারপর liquefiable gases or টার্ম বিলাক আহিছে আকো কইছো on next এতিয়া সোয়া আৰু এটা বস্তু কি হওয়ার উপর ডিপেন্ড কৰিব fourthly it will depend upon the surface etia jimane besi surface area kon adsorbent or dangor hobo whenever the surface area of the adsorbent is large then absorption occurs more rapidly absorption hobo karone ki hobo lagibo hoda surface area kon horu jega atatke dangor jega atat ki hoy jay besi hihotor besi hunkale ki hobo pare absorb hobo pare fourth factor is the surface area আৰু সদায় কোৱেশ্চন পৰীক্ষাত আহিলে সাৰফেস এৰিয়াৰ পৰা কোৱেশ্চন এটা আহে কিন্তু এটা কোৱেশ্চন এটা তোমালোকে পাবা পাউডাৰ্ড সাবস্টেন্সেস are more absorbable নে কিবা কোৱেশ্চন এটা তোমালোকে এনসিআরটি চাবা এনসিআরটি ফলো কৰিবা তোমালোকে এনসিআরটি যিবিলাক এই চেপ্টাৰটো যিমান বিলাক কোৱেশ্চন আনসাৰ আছে হেবিলাক কৰিবলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰিবা আৰু মই যেতিয়া পঢ়াই যাম সেই কিছুমান কোৱেশ্চন ইয়াতে মই মাজতে ডিসকাস কৰি যাম হল Fourth is the surface area. Surface area. Surface area increases, absorption also increases. Surface area jetia bahi jabo tetia ki hoy jabo absorption besi hobo karon jimane besi dangor surface area hobo himane gas bilak ba kiba ba particles ahi humabole tat besi subida hobo hetu karone ki hoy jabo surface area jimane bahibo himane besi tumalogor absorption hobo all eta example disu Haber's process বুলি process eta ase jot ammonia karone ei process to use kora hoy all eta aru discuss korim Haber's process is a very essential process or it is a very important topic for your examination point of view okay yan eta catalyst eta use kora iron catalyst all ek iron catalyst to solid substance hoy solid state use kora hoy aru ya ki hoy nitrogen plus hydrogen 1 mole of nitrogen reacts with 3 moles of hydrogen to give 2 moles of ammonia so these are all in gaseous state it is the these two are the reactants and this is the catalyst here it is used iron catalyst is used এতিয়া ইয়াত আইৰণৰ লড এটা লৈ পেলাই কিন্তু ৰিঅ্যাকশনটো কৰিলে কেতিয়াও নহয় ৰিঅ্যাকশনটো কেতিয়া হ'ব যদি আইৰণটো কিহৰ ষ্টেটত থাকিব লাগিব if the iron is in powder state then only these two gases these two nitrogen and hydrogen can combine with the catalyst to form ammonia catalyst to হদা লাষ্টৰ ৰিঅ্যাকশনৰ লাষ্টত হিয়তি ৰিঅ্যাকশনত কেতিয়া প্ৰডাক্ট ফৰ্মেশনৰ পাৰ্ট নলয় হিয়তি কি কৰিব পাৰে ইন্টাৰমিডিয়েট ফৰ্মেশনৰ পাৰ্ট লব পাৰে এটো তোমালোকৰ catalyst যেতিয়া catalysis যেতিয়া ডিসকাস কৰিম তেতিয়া মই কম এতিয়া ইয়াত সিম্পল টাৰ্মত সোৱা gaseous molecules বিলাক কেতিয়া হমাব পাৰিব এই solid surface খনত তেতিয়া হমাব পাৰিব যেতিয়া এই আইৰণটো কি ষ্টেটত থাকিব লাগিব it should be in the powder state আৰু powder state থকা মানে কি হৈছে this iron it is in powder state why it is in powdered state because in powdered state surface area is large surface area besi hoy powder state or powdered state of hetu karone ki hoy jabo pare the absorption will occur more rapidly therefore this iron it is used in powdered state so this is the these are the four factors which in which absorb for these are the four factors affecting absorption. First is the temperature. Ako koisu temperature, pressure, nature of the adsorbate and surface area. First of temperature whenever increase, absorption decrease. Pressure whenever increase, surface absorption increase. Nature of the adsorbate, whenever liquefiable gases are present, then absorption will occur more rapidly. Then another factor, it is the surface area. Whenever surface area increases, absorption will also increase. Means absorption will increase in case of large surface area. So these are the four factors affecting absorption. Now you see one more question come in the exam, that is absorption. It is an exothermic process. What is how you have to explain this? How the absorption process is an exothermic process. So last session absorption to residual forces solid surface or liquid surface. Hey, residual forces compromise. Compromise whenever the residual forces will compromise, energy to decrease. Energy decrease energy to surface energy to whenever energy releases, energy release the process will be exothermic. Mane to surface heat energy 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 to decrease decrease the energy release means what? The process will be exothermic. I think it is clear how it is an exothermic process. In simple terms, in terms of Gibbs free energy or enthalpy change discuss Gibbs free energy and enthalpy change in the first year in chemical thermodynamics. I have discussed about it. It okay? Question how absorption is an exothermic process. Is an exothermic. How absorption is an exothermic process. Exothermic process exothermic and endothermic two type of process heat energy depend mainly energy depend. Exothermic process whenever energy will be released. Energy release surface surface residual forces A particle, B particle. A and B particles residual force A force to force to decrease component a residual force residual force to residual force decreases. Residual force whenever it will decrease, note to note down main point. It is whenever absorption takes place, whenever absorption, because writing everything in board is too much, it taking too much time. Okay. Whenever absorption takes place, there is decrease in the residual forces. Whenever the residual forces decreases, surface associate energy. Whenever the residual forces decreases, the surface energy that is present in the surface, on the surface, it will also increase, it will also decrease. Surface energy decreases. First point, residual force decrease. Second point, surface energy decrease. Whenever surface energy decreases, then surface energy to decrease, but that energy is released. Therefore, surface energy decreases. Thirdly, this energy is released as heat energy. If heat energy is released over the process to kill, that process will be exothermic. Therefore, it will be an exothermic process. So these three are the points where you can write. If the question directly comes in on the basis of exothermic process, it is in the one. First of all, whenever absorption occurs, residual force decreases. When this leads to the decrease in surface energy, and this energy is released in the form of released as heat energy, and hence the process will be exothermic process. If the question comes that how Gibbs free energy is associated with absorption process, তেতিয়া কি লিখিব লাগিব? এতিয়া তাত কি লিখিব লাগিব? তোমালোকে চোৱা, Gibbs free energy তো গম পাইছে নহয়? Gibbs free energy delta G বুলি এটা টার্ম আছিল। delta G is equal to Gibbs Helmholtz equation বুলি ইকুয়েশন এটা আছিল। delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S। এই ইকুয়েশন এটা আছিল তোমালোকৰ কেমিক্যাল থার্মোডাইনামিক্স চ্যাপ্টাৰটো। এতিয়া delta G Gibbs free energy to কি হয়? process এটা মই তোমালোকক কৈছিলো spontaneous and non spontaneous process. Spontaneous, only spontaneous is required here, so I will write spontaneous. Spontaneous means what? The spontaneous is the process. Spontaneous process is the process which occurs by itself. Spontaneous process to কোনটো process হয় যেটো নিজে নিজে হয়, হেতু কোৱা হয় spontaneous process. এতিয়া spontaneous process occurs whenever delta G will be negative. Delta G whenever negative, the process will be spontaneous, and delta G ketia negative hobo pare. So ete porikha question to ki ahe, ketia ba edu question ho ahe, explain Gibbs exothermic process is an spontaneous process. Etu question ahe. Etia spontaneous ketia hobo lagibo, hobo paribo jetia delta G will be negative, when the process will be spontaneous. The process will be spontaneous when delta G will be equal to negative. Etia delta G value negative hobo karone ki hobo lagibo, ei dutar pora ji duta sum pam, when this subtraction should be negative. Therefore, to get a negative value, see here minus T delta S. If this value is greater than the value of T delta S is have a higher negative value than this. If this value is negative, then what will happen? Here positive will come. Therefore, delta H value should be highly negative than this value. Okay, then only delta G can be negative. Etia so delta G value to negative keneke tumalok dekhabo parim. Iar karone kisman first year kotha kisman kintu monot pelabo lagibo. Eta chemical thermodynamics chapter, at least you go through the how the process. If you want to know this thing, spontaneous, non spontaneous, exothermic, endothermic, this process requires some knowledge about the these values, positive, negative value. Spontaneous, whenever a process is spontaneous, delta Z will always be negative. The process should be when the process is spontaneous, delta S is equal to P. Entropy increases. Second law of thermodynamics, if you have gone through this second law of thermodynamics, there you know that delta S is entropy of the universe is always increasing, and it is an since for a process to be spontaneous, delta S value should be always positive. That is, entropy of the universe or entropy of anything should be positive to become spontaneous. Etia absorption process to spontaneous buli koisu. Spontaneous kenege hobo? Delta S is equal to positive. Here you see spontaneous ho jua karone etia so spontaneous ho jua karone delta S is equal to positive. Therefore, delta H should have higher negative value than T delta S. Delta H should have a higher negative value than T delta S. Then we will get delta G is equal to negative, and the process will be spontaneous. Eta delta H is equal to negative ketia hobo? Delta H will be negative whenever there is release of energy. Delta H is ki ase? Delta H to delta H. If you does not see here, enthalpy change. Heat change at constant pressure, it is known as enthalpy. Delta S, this is known as Gibbs free energy. This is known as entropy change, and P is the temperature. Remember, we always write temperature in terms of capital T. This is temperature. Delta G is Gibbs free energy. Delta H enthalpy change. Delta S entropy change. So these are the terms that are in the Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. Now you see delta H should have higher negative value than that of T delta S. Delta H will always have negative value because energy is always released from the surface. That is, surface energy is compromised or it is decreased due to the residual force decreases, and hence delta H will be negative. It will have a higher negative value than T delta S because delta S or value to ki hoise at positive hoy goise. So this is how this whole absorption process is a spontaneous process. I think it is clear how you have to write. Mo prothomote koisu exothermic process keneke likhibo lage, spontaneous process hobo karone ki hobo lagibo. Since the process would be spontaneous whenever delta G will be negative, and delta G will be negative whenever the delta H should the enthalpy change will have a higher negative value than T delta S, and ultimately the process will be spontaneous as the delta G value we will get it in negative. It will say spontaneity, or it is a spontaneity factor and exothermic factor of gives this absorption, and it is the thermodynamic relationship between absorption and the thermodynamics. Okay, this is the relationship between absorption and thermodynamics. So this topic absorption process or karone thermodynamics relation to iman laki ahi bol boli ahe aru tomar porikha ta bahiye bedai iman question ahe. Next topic etia ami jam Next topic will be types of absorption. Types of absorption. Mainly there are two types of absorption. One is physical absorption or physisorption. Tumaloke kitabot dekhi better. Dhuniya ke dithwa ase tat moi totabi explain korim. The first is physical absorption or physisorption, and second is chemical absorption or chemisorption. All eta hoise physical absorption, that is physisorption. So absorption jitu process etu SORPTION. Absorption jodi kon tetia etu hole ki hoy jabo jetia absorption aru absorption duita ekeloge jetia hobo tetia ami etu koa hoy absorption. Okay, now here you see physical or physical absorption. এটা হইছে chemical physical absorption or physisorption, chemical absorption or chemisorption. I mean mainly ekta bostu use korim, eta use korim term because these are the short forms for this topics. So etia chua physical absorption ki hoy, physical absorption hodai ki thakibo tumalokor ji kitu ta adsorbate aru adsorbent jikita molecule thakibo, he molecules bilakor majot ki thakibo van der Waals force of attraction thakibo. Tumalokor kitabot dhuniyake difference bilak ditwa ase, moi ketaman difference discuss kori asu tumalokor he kitab bostu tumaloke kitabot note koi lobo pariba, jodi moi mukhere jikja koi gesau te kitao likhi lobo pariba. So first point of difference to ki hoise physical absorption hodai ki thakibo ta van der Waals. I will better write the difference here, the difference that are easy for your understanding. Okay, van der Waals force of attraction. van der Waals force of attraction between the adsorbate and adsorbent molecules. Here chemical adsorption মানে কি হ'ব তেতিয়া হলে তাত কিবা এটা chemical reaction হ'ব হৈছে, means there is some chemical reaction taking place between the adsorbate and adsorbent molecules. Here chemical forces is present. So these two are the first difference between physical adsorption and physical adsorption and chemical adsorption. Secondly, here physical adsorption lack specificity. যদি কোনো স্পেসিফিক নহয়, স্পেসিফিসিটি মানে হিহতে কি হ'ব পাৰে যি কোনো সারফেসৰ এতিয়া ধৰিলো আইৰণৰ সারফেসখন তোমালোকৰ বেলেগ কিবা এটা গ্যাস এটা আহি ঘুমাই গৈছে হল, হেতু যে যদি ফিজিক্যাল ল্যাক অফ স্পেসিফিসিটি মানে কি হ'ব পাৰে কোনো কেমিক্যাল হিহতৰ ৰিঅ্যাকশন হোৱা নাই, পার্টিকুলাৰিটি কোনো একো নাই মানে হিহতি স্পেসিফিক্যালি এটো বস্তুৰ কাৰণে এটো গ্যাস যে আহি এটো ইয়াতে সোমাব, ফিজিক্যাল এডজৰ্পচনৰ হেতু কোনো কথা নাই হল, কাৰণ ইহঁতৰ মাজত ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন থাকে। ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স মানে কি এটা ফিজিক্যাল ফোর্স যিবিলাকে তোমালোকে ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন পাইছিলা তোমালোকে ইলেক্ট্ৰোস্ট্যাটিক ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন, ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন, যিবিলাক কোভ্যালেন্ট বন্ড থাকিব সিহঁতক আমি উইকলি ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স অফ অ্যাট্রাকশন বুলি কওঁ। এতিয়া সিহঁতৰ এই ভেন ডাৰ ওয়াল ফোর্স থকাৰ কাৰণে কি হৈ যাব, সিহঁতৰ এটা ফিজিক্যাল ফোর্সে হয়, সেই কাৰণে সিহঁতৰ কোনো স্পেসিফিক ইন নেচাৰ নহয়, সিহঁতৰ ল্যাক অফ স্পেসিফিসিটি। তোমালোকে ডিফাৰেন্সত দেখিবা ল্যাক অফ স্পেসিফিসিটি। কিন্তু কেমিক্যাল এডজৰ্পচনত এতিয়া ধৰি লও ওয়াটাৰ মলিকিউল ফৰ্ম কৰিবৰ কাৰণে, মই ইয়াত এডজৰ্পচনৰ ডিফাৰেন্সটো বুজাবৰ কাৰণে জাস্ট কৈছো, হেতু ওয়াটাৰ মলিকিউলটো এটো যে এডজৰ্পচন হ'ব এটো নহয় কিন্তু কথা দেই। এতিয়া ধৰি লও হাইড্ৰোজেন আৰু অক্সিজেন মলিকিউলটো লগ হৈ সদায় কি কৰে ওয়াটাৰ মলিকিউল হয়, তেতিয়া হলে কি হৈ যাব ওয়াটাৰ মলিকিউল ফৰ্মেশনৰ কাৰণে আমাক কি লাগে ওয়াটাৰ, হাইড্ৰোজেন এণ্ড অক্সিজেন। সিমিলাৰলি ইয়াতো তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিছুমান কথা থাকে। এডজৰ্পচনৰ কাৰণে কেমিক্যাল এডজৰ্পচন হ'ব কাৰণে সদায় কি হ'ব স্পেসিফিক হ'ব লাগিব, এটা পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ এডজৰ্বেটহে এটা পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ এডজৰ্বেন্টৰ ওপৰত কেমিক্যাল ৰিঅ্যাকশন বা কেমিক্যাল ফোর্স দিব পাৰিব হল। এতিয়া ইয়াত হ'ব হ্যাভ স্পেসিফিসিটি। সেকেন্ড ডিফারেন্স তোমালোকৰ কিতাপত দেখিবা ধুনীয়াকৈ লিখা আছে স্পেসিফিসিটি। নেক্সট থাৰ্ডলি ইয়াত কি হৈছে এইটো যেটো এইটো প্ৰসেসটো কি হয়, ফিজিক্যাল এডজৰ্পচনটো কি হয় ৰিভাৰ্সিবল হয়, আৰু এইটো কি হয় আমি জানো কেমিক্যাল ৰিঅ্যাকশন এটা আছিল না ফিজিক্যাল properties and chemical properties, physical properties bila ki hoy it is reversible, or chemical properties bila ki hoy ebar jetia chemical reaction eta hoy jabo physical reaction and chemical reaction, physical reaction to ketia eta dhoriloa physical reaction তোমালোকে জানা chemical reaction কি হয় কি কাগজ এখন জ্বলাই দিয়া পাছত আমি পাম জানো ঘূৰাই নাপাও, কিন্তু বৰফটো গলি যোৱা পাছত আকৌ আমি এটো কি কৰিব পাম বৰফ কৰিব পাম। we can make ice from water or water from ice, these are physical properties. Chemical properties to what is chemical properties? If we will make burn a paper, then it will be a chemical reaction. Similarly here also chemical adsorption or chemisorption or karone ki hoy jabo, this process is irreversible. All third side number ki hoy jabo, it better to write in here, okay. Now you see physisorption. Here in physisorption van der Waals force of attraction is there. Van der Waals force means one there is this is a kind of physical force. Physical force he thakibo whenever physical force is present there, if the temperature increases tetia ki hoy jabo, whenever the temperature increases then the binding between the physical force that is present in between the adsorbate and the adsorbent molecule will decrease, because with the increase in temperature this bond will break. hetu karone ki hoy jay temperature to ki hobo lagibo hoday physical adsorption hobo karone low temperature. The temperature should be low. In physisorption the temperature should be low, and whereas high temperature, because whenever temperature increases the bonding between the adsorbate and adsorbent molecule will increase. High temperature. Next aru eta difference eta ase, eta hoise multi-layer আৰু এটো হৈছে unilayer. All physical adsorption to হৈছে physical adsorption, it is multi-layer, whereas chemical adsorption it is unilayer. Unilayer means ইহঁতে কি হৈ যায় only on the upper surface, ধৰিলো only on the upper surface ইহঁতৰ reaction টো হৈছে chemical bonding টো হৈছে, এটো কাৰণে ইহঁতক কি বুলি কোৱা হয় unilayer. layer by layer নহয়, অকল যদি এটা layer থাকিব হে ওপৰ layer টোতে হ'ব, তাৰ পাছতহে এটা layer, কিন্তু কি হয় physisorption টো কি হৈ যাব multi layer, layer by layer, ইটো layer ওপৰ ইটো layer কাৰণ bonding এটা আছে, physical bonding এটা আছে, হেতু কাৰণে ইহঁতক কি বুলি কোৱা হয় multi layer process বুলি কোৱা হয়, আৰু এটা ইয়াক কি বুলি কোৱা হয় chemical adsorption, it is known as unilayer. All এই দুটাই হৈছে difference between chemisorption and physisorption. So I will wind up here today with the difference between physisorption and chemisorption. In the next session we will discuss about some isotherms which is present in this chapter. Okay, thank you.